and meaningful system as factor in shaping of human behavior. Configuration of stereotype patterns of learned behavior which are handed down from one generation to the next. So with such a definition, we can see where is the entrepreneur then, because I mean, obviously the entrepreneur, those type of things would really encourage entrepreneurship, but how can you bridge, you know, the entrepreneurial spirit to the economy? This is exactly when Solo, explaining his model, his residual, you know, kind of give another idea of entrepreneurship. You know, this residual model, Solo kind of give another view of it. And what is the residual? It is a part of a growth that cannot be explained through capital accumulations or the accumulation of other traditional factors such as land and labor. The solo residual is defined as per capita economic growth above the rate of per capita capital stock growth. So its detection indicates that there must be some contribution to output over the advances in industrializing the economy. The fact that the measured growth in the standard of living, also known as the ratio of output to labor input, you know, could not be explained entirely by the growth in the capital labor ratio, was a significant finding and pointed to the innovation rather than capital accumulation as potential path to growth. So over here kind of stressed the importance of technological change, innovation. Who is behind technological change? Who is behind this innovation? It is the entrepreneur. It is the entrepreneur. How can we define the entrepreneur? Somebody foresighted to assume uncertainty, react to profit opportunity, bring about change, balance supply and demand. Someone who demonstrates initiative and creative thinking, able to recognize social and economic mechanisms to turn resources to practical account, accept risk and failure. Coordinating agent, alert, holds knowledge that's not available to everybody. Recognize market opportunity, acts as middleman, enjoy the benefit of self-employment, which is really a key in sustaining economy, takes responsibility for and makes judgmental decisions. You know, the entrepreneur has a special personality trait that built in DNA. 4% of action wind around his backbone: questioning, observing, experimenting, networking. The entrepreneur, according to Schumpeter, you know, you kind of is somebody, even though it's like the innovator agent, you know, we should really distinguish between innovation and invention. Invention is the creation of new things. Innovation is the application of new things onto practical use. So by making this decision, this differentiation, Schumpeter emphasizes of entrepreneurial function, entrepreneurism, the entrepreneurial dream and will to find private kingdom, the motive of creating thinking undertakes the innovation. That's really the key in the entrepreneur contribution. You know, if the entrepreneur is not born, rather made, you know, then culture, and you know, it's really important. The importance of culture is really here. You know, influences the motives, value, and belief of individuals, including the entrepreneur. Therefore, the society or government can foster an environment that favors entrepreneurship spirits, the entrepreneurial spirits. This is where differentiation is really made between culture. There are cultures that favor entrepreneurship and others that do not. Culture and entrepreneurship, high culture, like culture that kind of encourage, that favor entrepreneurship. Culture highly individualistic, collectivism, uncertainty avoidance, high-powered distance, masculinity, risk-taking propensity, tolerance for ambiguity, innovation, high energy level, internal, external locus of control. Some other factors that inhibit, for example, entrepreneurship, you know, like rural culture, where, you know, by their definition, in rural culture, people really flock together. So high successful people or really low successful people, you know, are not really welcome there. You know, there is imbalance. You know, the entrepreneur's family can be marginalized. over environment that kind of favor entrepreneurship, infrastructure, roads, where, for example, the climate to assist in creative process, support, system like banking services, loan easiness, inexpensive telecommunications, all those environment really unleashes the process of creating creative destructions, as stated by Schumpeter. So over here I'm going to try to finish this presentation by talking about global culture, because culture is so important. Now we can see that there is a global culture, that is put forth, to really bring about a lot of entrepreneurs, like development of science and technology, emergence of the internet, boundaries are falling, fast-moving technology enterprises, global competition, university and managers, all those things have been really put together to really create entrepreneurs. This is exactly what India has been doing since 2000 by creating all those, for example, systems like technology business incubator, center for innovation and entrepreneurship, technology incubator, even the European structural education funding, UNESCO participation project grant, Leonardo da Vinci internship. All those things have really been put together to really create and bring entrepreneurs. I hope you guys have questions. If you do have a question, you can email me. My name is Frank Matima, FMATSIMA@unomaha.edu. UNOMAHA.edu. Thank you. That's what I wanted to say.